Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at U.S. scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new Florida Lottery $20 Gold Rush Legacy ticket. This is part of the April 2024 series of tickets coming out in Florida. And this one is a number match game, and there are a few symbols you can find. There is a gold nugget that you can find for 5 times your prize. There is a stack of coins for 10 times. There's this 24 karat gold symbol that you can get for 10 times your prize. There's a gold bar that you can find for $500 instantly. And then there are 3 bonus spots where if you can match any of these numbers to your winning numbers, you win that amount of money. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the Florida Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 2.97, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $20 up to $10 million on this game. So really like the $10 million top prize. However, it is very, very long odds. 1 in 15 million to win that top prize. I'm not sure if I've ever seen odds that long on a scratch ticket before. But man, really, really long odds to hit the top prize. Then you've also got a secondary prize of $1 million, 1 in 3 million to hit that one. The other thing that I do notice about the prize structure is that the break-even prize odds are 1 in 6. I typically don't like seeing the odds better than 1 in 10 on these break-even prizes. What this means is that a lot of this game is going to be played at the break-even level, which I don't really like. I mean, I didn't calculate it, but your odds of doing any better than breaking even are probably worse on this ticket than any other ticket that I've ever seen. So, that's definitely of note. But again, I do like the chance of winning 10 million bucks. So we do need to talk about taxes. Taxes are a big deal on this ticket because you've got 4 prizes that are above $5,000. That means a lot of tax money is being taken out. In Florida, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view the tax money as part of the value of the game, and so that is going to affect how I view the top 4 prizes. So instead of what you see here on the screen, I'm going to view these as $7,600, $19,000, $760,000, and then the top prize as $7.6 million. So with all of these adjusted prize amounts, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 75 and 76%. This is well above the minimum 70% payout that we look for all tickets. So we will see how it compares to other $20 tickets as we go through the video. But we do need to mention that this 75% payout does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not a lot of people are going to be winning, which means very few people are going to see 75% payout on this game. So what we want to know now is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $500 prize level. So if you are considering playing this game, when you do win on it, you're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $20 and $500. Now there at the $500 prize level, there is a split. It's about 37 to 63. So 37% of these $500 prizes fall here in the bottom 99%. This is where average folks are going to be winning. The other 63%, so well over half of these $500 prizes will be included in the top 1% of prizes. And top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting a top 1% prize, look at the overall odds, move the decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and what you find out is that it's about 1 in every 297 tickets that would have a top 1% prize on it, which means that you're in almost $6,000 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that's pretty significant if you are thinking about playing this game. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the value of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. By the way, I do want to note, before we look at the payout of the bottom 99%, the odds of winning the top prize are 1 in 15 million. There are 4 top prizes, which means there are 60 million tickets that make up this game. This is a huge game. So keep that number in mind, 60 million, because it's going to be relevant coming up here in a few slides. But anyways, when we subtract out the value of the top 1% prizes, we learned that the payout of the bottom 99% prizes comes in just a little bit over 63%. This is above the minimum 60% payout that we look for all tickets. So I think for a $20 ticket, 63% for the bottom 99% is going to make this feel like a pretty average ticket. Now here on this page, we are tracking the increases and decreases in Florida $20 tickets. And the Gold Rush Legacy data point is all the way over here on the right. So unfortunately, what we see is a pretty big drop in value from the most recent $20 ticket, which came out last August, the triple match ticket. So we never like to see decreases in value like this, and it's happened over the last 2 tickets. So this is definitely a time when you want to pay attention to the messages that you're communicating to the Florida Lottery. Every time you buy a ticket, you are communicating approval of what they're doing with the values of the tickets. And this is definitely not a time when you want to communicate approval, because if you communicate approval at this point, they're going to say at their next meeting, they're going to say, hey, these people will buy $20 tickets at 75% payout. Let's see if they'll buy tickets at 74% payout. And I guarantee you're going to see the values continue to drop. So this is a time that you want to stop buying these tickets. Like, this is not a game that you want to spend a lot of money on. Now, if you are playing $20 tickets in Florida, up here in green, you see the best ticket in every category. So if you're playing for overall value, the crossword cash ticket has a lot more value than any of the other $20 tickets we've seen in Florida. If you're playing for odds, triple match has the best odds. If you're a more conservative player and you like to hold on to as much of your money as possible, crossword cash has the most money at the bottom of the prize structure for the average folks. If you are more of a high roller and you like to win a little bit more money when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, triple match has the most money there at the top. And then we are keeping track of top prizes over here as well. Now here on this page, we are ranking Florida $20 tickets based on overall payout. You can see Gold Rush Legacy in 3rd place overall. So, like I mentioned before, you've got crossword cash, which has a lot more value. You've also got triple match, which has quite a bit more value than this Gold Rush Legacy. Here on this page, we are looking at the rankings of the bottom 99% payout. So Gold Rush Legacy is here in 2nd place. So crossword cash is going to be friendlier to the average player. Triple match not as friendly. This is more of a high roller ticket, like we said before. Now here on this page, we are ranking $20 tickets based on overall payout from the 6 states that we're reviewing on the channel. You can see that there are some Florida tickets. Well, I guess all 4 of the $20 tickets that we've looked at from Florida are on this list. This is the top 35. Let's see, Gold Rush Legacy is the 19th best $20 ticket we've looked at so far. And so you can see that Florida is pretty competitive. At least the 2 tickets that came out, the crossword cash and triple match, are pretty competitive. Gold Rush Legacy, Monopoly Doubler, a little less competitive. It's definitely better than what you're getting from Texas and New York. Comparable, I guess. Maybe not really. I don't know. These the worst 2 tickets from Florida, not competitive with what California is doing, or Georgia, and definitely not Massachusetts. And that's where we really want to look at the top of the payout chart. Massachusetts, the 2 $20 tickets that they've had over the past year, both had 81% payout, which is about as good as you're going to get. And so, yeah, we have to ask the question, if Massachusetts can put out $20 tickets at 81% payout and make plenty of money doing it, then why is Florida putting out $20 tickets at 75% payout? That's a huge difference. It's more than 5.5 percentage points less than what Massachusetts is doing. And that's a huge amount of money when you consider how many tickets go into making just one game. One scratch game can easily have 10 million tickets that make up the game. Multiply that by the $20 price tag, and that's $20 million, not 20, $200 million just for one scratch game. And 5.5% of 200 million is $11 million that the Massachusetts lottery would have been okay giving its players on this game the cash blast that the Florida lottery is basically stealing from its players on Gold Rush Legacy. Now, earlier I mentioned to keep the number 60 million in mind because that's how many actual tickets there are for this Gold Rush Legacy game. So multiply 11 million by 6, that is $66 million that the Florida lottery is withholding from its players, basically stealing from you. And $66 million is, to me, that's enough money to be upset about. And so, yeah, I mean, there's no excuse for a state lottery to ever do that. And it just seems like Florida is okay. Florida's okay with it. So definitely not, like I said before, definitely not one that you want to communicate approval on. Now here on this page, these are the top 36 $20 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout, so the friendliest tickets to the average player. 63% was good enough for 18th place on this list. So, you can kind of see where that compares to other tickets. There are definitely some other tickets that are way friendlier to the average player up towards the top of this list. Now here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets we've reviewed on the channel so far. 75% was not good enough to make it into the top 36. A $20 ticket should be in the top 36 tickets. The problem is that Massachusetts has set the bar high. $10 tickets in Massachusetts regularly come out at 81%, which in my mind means every $20 ticket should be more valuable than these $10 tickets. So for me, the bar for a $20 ticket is over 81%. And so, yeah, we definitely don't see that with this new Gold Rush Legacy. The other really important thing that I want to point out is that there are even $5 tickets that have more value than this Gold Rush Legacy ticket. The best $5 ticket that we've seen had 77% payout. So if a $5 ticket has 77% payout, then it is super ridiculous, super embarrassing for a $20 ticket to have 75% payout. So yeah, I mean, I think this Gold Rush Legacy definitely is one that the Florida Lottery should be embarrassed of. They should be embarrassed that their $20 ticket can't even, compete with a $5 ticket from another state. So yeah, this is not a good ticket from Florida. Now here on this page are the top 36 tickets based on that bottom 99% payout, 63%. Again, not good enough to make this list. So you've got way friendlier tickets for the average player. You've got way better tickets as far as overall value. So that's about it for the Florida Lottery $20 Gold Rush Legacy. This is definitely not one that I would be playing. I don't want to support the Florida Lottery yanking value out from their scratch games. And yeah, I support the players more. I think the Florida Lottery needs to consider its players, because without the players, the Florida Lottery doesn't exist. And so the Florida Lottery really needs to treat its players better, and hopefully we'll get some better value $20 tickets here in the future. So that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.